Rise up, my fellow warriors of chaos. I'm Razor Einstein. That's my brother, the Berserker. That's my other brother, Aerith, and we're the brothers of chaos.
So,
Okay, so for a quick, I want to do a quick update very quickly. As you guys can notice, that we've been doing the theories still, but we haven't done any reviews. Reason for that is, and I forgot to mention this way fucking sooner, because I'm a fucking idiot, because I had stupid finals coming up next week, and I had to work on a bunch of bullshit. We were going to be doing the review at the end of the volume. We're going to still do the theories every two weeks. Okay, first off, I want to say something. Now, granted, this is not a RWBY thing, which I know is ridiculous because the last
10,000 videos.
15, probably like 15 videos, we've been doing nothing but RWBY. Because this happened yesterday, and I really want to fucking talk about it. My favorite show in the face of the planet, Psych. If you guys heard about it, high five. You guys are fucking awesome, and I love you people. Psych had a movie yesterday, and I watched it, and I had so much nostalgia, and I want to do a review on it, but before I do, I want to say how hyped I got for the movie. I binged watched the final 2 seasons the last 2 days before the movie started at 7. I'm that big of a fan. I had my Psych shirt on, which I don't wear today, and I'm just so sad I didn't wear it. But, okay. Now granted I'm saying this, why are these guys here? This is going to be a review that I'm doing because they haven't seen Psych, which they should.
Don't tell us what to do.
Hey, if I have to sit through My Little Pony, he's got to sit. You guys got to sit through Psych. Do I make myself clear?
No.
Yes.
No.
I
I rescind that remark.
Hush. Okay, so if you guys mind, you move, and I can talk about Psych.
No.
Okay. Alright, you guys good? You guys good? Alright. Let's talk about Psych. Oh my god, the movie was, first off, incredible. I'm doing a spoilers-free review. It's gonna be really hard because the ending was fucking brilliant. Okay, first off, I want to talk about it just for a second. The movie, like I said, is incredible. I'm starting off this a little bit negative because one thing really grinded my gears. Sean Spencer, otherwise played by James Roday, respect my brother. Oh, by the way, before I continue on, Timothy Amundsen, I hope you make a very speedy recovery from your previous stroke. Please, hopefully we get more movies. What are you two doing? I'm looking at the corner of my eye and I'm noticing you.
He's fondling.
Okay, but James Roday, he didn't do a lot of this. When he put his fingers to his forehead and had this whole psychic thing, that thing was like in one scene and it pissed me off. But let me say, okay, first off, the movie takes place, I believe, about 3 years after the end of the breakup in the last season. Which, by the way, okay. And so Sean's and I'm just saying this, Sean's desperately trying to find the wedding ring that he lost at the end of the last episode from a guy, and he's desperately trying to find it. For some reason, he and Jules are in a huge argument because the wedding has not happened because Sean's been postponing it before the ring. And I'm just saying this, the characters in the movie, I love them all. Dule Hill, James Roday, Maggie Lawson. Oh, Maggie Lawson, I love you so much. Timothy Amundsen does make an appearance, which made me fanboy so much because I fucking love him. Kristen Nelson, Kobe Brenton, I'm sorry I mispronounced the name, man, and Kurt Fuller. Kurt, I love you so much. I love you as Woody. You're my favorite character.
No homo, right?
First off, the jokes. Let's talk about the jokes. The jokes are bad. Look, Gus, don't be this. My favorite is Gus, don't be a gooey chocolate chip cookie, or don't be the only machine in Chuck E. Cheese that ain't broken. And the Gus nicknames. Oh boy. The Gus nicknames are back. With my absolute favorite Gus nickname is Shadynasty. That's SH, comma, to the top, dynasty. If you guys wonder what's comma to the top, it's God's comma. My favorite line. I love that scene so much. Okay, but it's just so much. It's so good. It is so good. Because the thing that happens, I'm doing a little bit of a spoiler that Maggie Lawson's. I'm just gonna call her Jules or Juliet or Juliet. I'm just calling her Juliet. Juliet's partner has just been shot, and they're trying to find the shooter. But it's just the thing is so beautiful. I love it so much. Chief Vic's daughter's in there. It's such a great movie, and it was. And I think I really needed this movie. I really needed it this year because I just been having a very shit year lately. This entire year, my girlfriend, at the beginning, my girlfriend broke up with me on the same day my brother. My brother told me that anything. My girlfriend broke up with me on Saturday. The same day on Sunday, my brother told me that night we put in our dog down on that Saturday, and it just I heard that news, and that's had the worst week of my life. Then later on, my other girlfriend broke up with me, and I just been having a really fucking shitty year, and just finding out the Psych the movie's coming out, it's just put me in a good mood. And I'm seeing Star Wars next week that I'm really excited for, but just I really needed this movie. I wanted it to be good because the show was incredible. It was a show that I could watch in all times. I know the jokes. I can pretty much go when Sean and Gus go, suck it. I could do that. I can do the Come On Sons. I could do everything the show because it was such a good show and I needed it. And that's why this movie was desperately needed in my opinion. And it just did so much because it was Sean and Gus going back after, with Gus getting a job at a pharmaceuticals area, and just that entire thing, the nostalgia was real. I will say this, the story a bit kind of falls, you kind of forget some stuff. By the way, the person who plays Mary Lightly, I cannot remember your name to save my life, is an appearance in there, and he does a song, and I got Psych the Musical flashbacks, and I got so happy. Because Psych the Musical is beautiful. What the hell are you doing?
Dominic.
Razor. He's flipping off Cuphead. Does a game.
No, I'm flipping off the audience. Actually.
No, he's not flipping off you guys. Okay.
I love you guys.
Okay.
I hate you guys. What?
The person who plays Mary Lightly makes an appearance, and I love him. I love him. There's a Psych the Musical flashback, and just so much.
No
and
homo, right?
the story falls in the middle, but does pick up at the end. And at the end, my God, that scene was incredible with Juliet. I'm not spoiling. I want to spoil. I want to spoil something. Get out of my screen. Yeah, I've also been having a really pissed off day with Cuphead, playing Cuphead, and the bullshit fucking the stupid boss in the second world with the sweets and the stupid little jelly beans appearing because there's no way to notice that they're there.
You know, they're not gonna know what you're talking about, right?
If you play, Cuphead's a popular game. They don't know what I'm talking about. They probably watch Markiplier and Jacksepticeye. They're just, the movie does kind of fall in between. In the middle, but it does pick up at the end. With a surprise villain that caught me off guard. And it was so nice to see this villain again. If you guys know what I'm talking about, then you guys are awesome. This is a movie that I deserve. And it felt like an extended Psych episode to me, and I really thought it was really nice. It was an amazing movie. The characters felt like they were riding a bike again, and the entire thing, the jokes, and just literally every single thing. And John Cena makes an appearance. And by the way, I'm making this joke right now. I couldn't see John Cena, and then I'm
Good
just.
job, Razor. You're flinching. You're making the audience. You're making the audience.
Are you?
Flinch.
Huh?
Wrestling fan or no?
What?
You?
No, I never watched wrestling. I just know the John Cena memes, and I just know he's a meme sensation. But I love.